that's not fair! I'm just gonna save. I'm just saving because I'm genuinely curious about this now. Now that I've seen a child get struck by lightning, I want to see if the kids can actually be killed. However, compared with me or even Wallace, you are lacking in elegance. Bitch, fuck you! Enjoyment of this game has become really disillusioned because microtransaction bullshit!
Nasty cracks. Don't think it's gonna be calling back anyway with spirits like that. Nope. Nuh-uh. Too bad, really. Too bad. Sucks to suck. Guess she's dead. Yeah, well, never really liked it. Just
enjoying the old Dark Souls. Just grinding. For those who've only just joined the stream, fuck me. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. There we go. She's sort of figured it out. What the fuck? Why does every single game I play glitch the fuck out? Right, game, if you could bring the star down to me, that'd be amazing. I hate this game. Fuck you, Mario Party! What the hell? That's so annoying! Oh, that's not fair! I'm just gonna save. I'm just saving because I'm genuinely curious about this now. Now that I've seen a child get struck by lightning, I want to see if the kids can actually be killed. However, compared with me or even Wallace, you are lacking in elegance. Bitch, fuck you! Enjoyment of this game has become really disillusioned because microtransaction bullshit!
Nasty cracks. Don't think it's gonna be calling back anyway with spirits like that. Nope. Nuh-uh. Too bad, really. Too bad. Sucks to suck. Guess she's dead. Yeah, well, never really liked it. Just
enjoying the old Dark Souls. Just grinding. For those who've only just joined the stream, fuck me. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. There we go. She's sort of figured it out. What the fuck? Why does every single game I play glitch the fuck out? Right, game, if you could bring the star down to me, that'd be amazing. I hate this game. Fuck you, Mario Party! What the hell? That's so annoying! Oh, that's not fair! I'm just gonna save. I'm just saving because I'm genuinely curious about this now. Now that I've seen a child get struck by lightning, I want to see if the kids can actually be killed. However, compared with me or even Wallace, You are lacking in elegance. Bitch, fuck you! Enjoyment of this game has become really disillusioned because microtransaction bullshit!
Nasty cracks. Don't think it's gonna be calling back anyway with spirits like that. Nope. Nuh-uh. Too bad, really. Too bad. Sucks to suck. Guess she's dead. Yeah, well, never really liked it.
Just enjoying the old Dark Souls. Just grinding. For those who've only just joined the stream, fuck me. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. There we go. She's sort of figured it out. Hello, everybody. Hello. 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 Yes, I am live at the moment, as you all know. I am doing stream because I am not going to be doing a stream on Tuesday. Despite what I said yesterday about doing more either Final Fantasy 14 or Persona on Tuesday, no stream on Tuesday. Get that out the way first because seeing family for it, as I found out last night. So, all well. But I am not working next Friday. So, despite the fact that it's Good Friday, I am thinking I might do stream then, because that's really the only time next week I can do a stream. So yeah. So next Friday we'll either finish Final Fantasy 14 or we'll do more Persona. I say finish Final Fantasy 14, finish baseline Shadowbringers, depending on how far we get today. Because today, if I really wanted to, if I wanted to just do the main story stuff, we could finish Final Fantasy 14 today. Because I've had a look, and there are 5 main story quests left for main line Shadowbringers. But I want to do the role quest first, so that's what we're gonna do. That is what we're doing. I'm also starting a bit later than I intended to today because I've had a bit of a busy morning. In fact, hang on, if I go back over to my webcam, I had to go into town this morning. I didn't have to go into town, I could have done this tomorrow, but I wanted to get it done and out of the way to pick up this pack here, Snag That English Snag, for Middle Earth Strategy Battle Game. So I had to wait for them to arrive, which took till about 12:30ish. They arrived in my local Warhammer store because, you know, I wasn't sure if they'd be delivered on a day when I was working or not. And I'd rather they not be either left outside or posted through the letterbox. And then I got home and I got them built. So we have, I believe this is Snaga? I don't actually know which one's which. No, that's Snaga. Yeah, that's Snaga. And that's Grishnug. Because Grishnug's the one that gets stepped on by a tree beard. Because there's the scenario called Grishnug's End, which is Mary, Pippin, and Treebeard versus Grishnug, which is that guy. Snaga's the dude who gets his head cut off by Ugluk in the films. You know, the why can't we have some meats? What an orc. The dude who says that, and then he gets his head cut off, and then Ugluk's like, looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. I've also had a bit of a productive morning. I built my Girls of the Fountain Court this morning. When I woke up, because I've had these sat to the side since Christmas, and I thought, well, may as well get them built up because it's nice weather. We finally have some nice weather on a day when I'm not working. So I thought, oh, I'll get Snagger and Grishnag, and then I'll get some priming done, and then I'll do stream, then do some priming. So that's what I'm going to be doing after we finish today. And if I don't, well, I want to make sure. I'm going to prime a few because I need to check on the levels of primer that I have, because I'm not actually sure how much primer I have left, because I haven't done any priming since September. So I need to check that. I'm just going to get the minis that I have built that are planning to be painted on stream done, at least this year, painted on stream this year I should say. Get them primed and done with what primer I have left, and then if I need to get more primer, I can get some more primer tomorrow after I finish work, because I finish work at about 3:30 tomorrow. So on my way home, stop off at my local, my friendly local game store, and pick up some more Colourforge primer, because I refuse to pay for Warhammer Citadel primer or Army Painter primer for that matter. I used to get Army Painter primer, and then I started using Colourforge, because I bought Colourforge primer the first time just on a whim, because the friendly local game store didn't have any matte black Army Painter primer in stock at the time, but they did have some. They just got the Colourforge in for the first time, so I figured, oh, this is actually a bit cheaper, and also the lids. I don't get on with the Army Painter lids. This is the main reason why I don't use that. I don't use Citadel primer because of the fucking price. The same reason I don't use anything else by Citadel. The only Citadel stuff I have in my collection is, in terms of tools, stuff that's come free in magazines, a pot of I forget the name. I forget the actual name of it, but it's essentially like a mud texture paint. I have that. I have a few Citadel brushes. Again, just ones that have come free in magazines and such. Mainly them. My mighty pile of Combat Patrol magazines, which are just sat there. And there's more down there as well. I need to sort through them. Mainly, I need to get a box. That's another job for tomorrow after I finish work. Is to pick up just a plastic box. Hello, Mystery! Oh, it is your birthday! Happy birthday, Mystery! Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Anyway, let's get crack-a-lacking on some role quests. So we've done the DPS role quest. Well, non-magic DPS. So we just have the tank, magic DPS, and healer role quests that I'm going to be doing. That's 8 quests, I think. It's either 8 or... No, how does that work? It's either 12 or 15 quests. I don't remember if it's 4 per quest line or 5. In fact, actually, I can have a look. If I go to... class and job quests. Go quests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Alright. They're gonna take a while. Anyway, let's get scrack-lacking. The man with too many scars. Hello, grandson. Also, this is an opportunity for us to just level grind a few jobs as well. Can't say I've chatted with you before. Think I'd remember if I had. Seen your fair share of fighting, have you? Yeah, a little bit. Also, my glasses are poking through my head. My helmet. Not helmet. Hat. And wary besides, eh? Rest assured, I have no secret designs. Name's Grandson. Bounty hunter by trade. Mostly sin eaters. When I first laid eyes on you, I had a feeling you were a tough bastard. The sort that must get mistaken for that warrior darkness folks have been talking about recently, that right? No, it's not a mistake, I am. Easy killer. Couldn't care less who you are or what you've done. The only thing I'm looking for these days is a like-minded partner. Someone willing to join me in the hunt for the biggest prize this side of Northrun. Prize, you say? Oh. Dramatic music. Ah, it's the Rogadon. The Rogadon Paladin. Huh. Thought that'd grab your attention. DKOsen. DKOsen? I have no idea. Feed I'm after. One of the so-called cardinal virtues, as folks want to call them. There were hopes that somehow the death of Orphrey and the Wardens would put an end to Diakiosin, but alas no. Oh, it changes. Okay, so it's reflected the fact that, yeah. Seems the rules that bind other Sin Eaters don't apply to the virtues. Former warriors of light, the esteemed heroes who saved the realm a century ago. Duo Brandon was one of them, I'm told. Stop me if you've heard all this before. Anyway, like his comrades, Brandon died in the process, only to return relatively recently as a Sin Eater. Better to torment we few who survived their mercy. Needless to say, I am to put an end to all that. Things good. Just had a shower. Off today. Going out. Nice dinner. Ooh. What are you having? What are you having for dinner? Wherever you're going. What's his plan? What sort of cake have you got? More to the point. You've heard the pitch, so what's the answer? You're interested in hunting? I'm just gonna call him Dika. You're interested in hunting Dika with me? Absolutely. How do you not have a cake? Also, steak? Leg steak. How do you like your steak? Out of curiosity. There is a correct answer. Not a whit of hesitation. I like you, sinner. Nevertheless, I need you to humour me and prove you're the dab hand I think you are. For my sake as well as yours. I've had reports of stray eaters drifting close to the Crystarium. Come with me and put my mind at ease. Okie dokie. Looked in Morrison's and had nothing. Cool. To be fair, the Morrison's cakes are good. Morrison's birthday cakes are good. I like the chocolate ones, personally. Where you get like all the flaky chocolate on the side. It's the best one. Medium rare. I will accept medium rare as an answer. To be fair, it depends on the steak. But it is an acceptable answer. Medium rare. I can respect that. I'm not going to judge you too harshly. What other ones do I need? What other ones are above level 17 for that matter? White Mage. Are you the healer one or are you the... Yes, you are the healer. Where is White Mage? Because White Mage I actually know how to play. I've yet to actually play with Scholar, so I don't know any of that. I can't have normal cake. I have to get vegan. Going to a steakhouse for dinner. Huh? Those sentences don't track. Or is it like a egg? Is it like an egg and dairy issue? Can't have egg or dairy. Right, okay. That makes a bit more sense. That was my thought. Because I was like, vegan going to a steakhouse. That's interesting. I'm sure vegan steakhouses exist, though. Can't be asked for that. Don't do vegan sausages or any of that nonsense. Oh, reloaded the page, so I'm stuck in an ad. There is a way around that. Nah, that's up to you. That's up to you. Oh, I was joking, but thank you. Thank you very much for the sub, Mystery. I hope you have a fantastic birthday. Thank you very much. Oh. Yay! That's 2 subs in the span of 2 streams! We're on a fucking roll, guys! Anyway. Yeah. A few more and we might get a new emote. Woo. Gulp, 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 choke, sputter. Hi, Gio. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a dwarf mid-flagon? Only person I come onto Twitch most of the time. Oh, thank you, Mystery. Thank you. To be fair, I don't watch Twitch nearly as much as I used to. Only because lockdown is not a thing. I mainly... To be fair, the main things I do on Twitch now is I have it muted in the background if there's drops for a particular game. Or unless I find a streamer that I enjoy who's doing it. And then the only people I really tend to watch now are Rant, Mini Mad Cat, and Zach over and hopefully streaming. Though because he's in Australia, it's a bit iffy. If he's streaming on the day where I'm working an early shift, I'll watch him in the morning. I'll watch him before I go work while I get myself sorted. But well. Not even a proper greeting, neither. Look here. Laddie ho! The name's Giot. Hi, Giot. Laddie ho. Yeah. See, now that's a greeting. Laddie ho's aside. Just who are you, anyway? I dare say I'd remember someone like yourself if we'd never met. I am someone who is not used to playing a healer. You're from the strange land, or you're from the same strange land as the Crystal Exarch, you say? Well, well, well. He's an odd sort, the Exarch is. He knows things right. He's got some sort of mystical power. He's also ginger. Don't suppose you're the same, are you? Because I could use someone with powers the likes of which this world has never known. I might insinuate to see, well, one in particular. Go on. I don't like the outfit. I need to change the outfit. A healer, and not a half-bad job, eh? I like your confidence. I also need to check what level my equipment is. And I wish I could take your word for it, since you sound like just that's what I'm looking for. But I have to ask you to prove it. There's no need for that. Listen here, the Sin Eater I hunt ain't your average abomination. You can't blame me for wanting to make sure that I've not lived in you to their grave. That would be bad for the both of us. So, you let yourself fall over to the horse of the lost shepherd, and we'll see what you got. Alright, little dwarf man. Nice and simple. Nice simple quests. Alright, final one to start off, which will be spellcasters. Black Mage is too low level. Ah, Summoner. I can do Summoner. I like Summoner. Have I done all the Summoner job quests? That's a thought. I've not done the job. I have not done the job quests. It might actually be a better idea to go with Scholar. Actually, I could do... No, Red Mage's not high enough level. I could try Pictomancer by doing this. Could be fun. Oh, well, we'll start the quests anyway. Let me guess. You're standing in front of Sarig, bounty hunter non-Pariel, because you've in mind to aid me in felling the dread Fronius. Why do they have such weird names? Do I have the right of it, or do I have the right of it? Frono, what's this? If I didn't know better, I could have sworn you've just suggested that you're unfamiliar with Phronesis. But that couldn't be. No sinner worth his salt could be so ignorant. Oh. Okay, it's the Black Mage. Allow me to elaborate. Phronisius isn't just your run-of-the-mill stray Sinita. They also used to be on the box art. They were on the box art for a realm reborn. He's one of the nastiest the realm has seen, formed from the remains of one of those goddamn warriors of light. There are 4 of them, all told, called up from the bowels of the deepest hell after being buried for nigh on a century. If the tales are true, people have come to call them the Cardinal Virtues. Yes, we've heard all this before. Before he was transformed into a Sin-Eater, Phronisius was none other than the Archmagus Nelibert, whose baleful magics were feared the realm over. Though it's only been a few short years since you first showed up in Armorang, he's already preyed on far too many innocents with his foul sorcery. Not keen on seeing their trade routes disrupted, the local merchants have placed a healthy bounty on his head. Oh. Of course, I'd like nothing more than to fell the fiend single-handed and claim the entire bounty for myself. Unfortunately, circumstances have dictated that I recruit a companion. That's where you come in. I.e., provided that you can prove to me that you possess the rather specialized set of skills that I require, I promise I'll make it worth your while. Okie dokie. Not a bad offer, wouldn't you say? If you fancy yourself up to the task, come find me in Armorang. I mean to set off there shortly. Okie dokie. Right. Have I done the summoner quests for Heaven's Word? I think I might have, actually. Okay, plus. I know I've not done Black Mage. I have done Summoner for Stormblood. Cool. Cool. I had a feeling I might have. Healer. I have done them for I have done them for White Mage. Ah. And Tank, I've done all of them. That's fine. I didn't realise I'd done it for White Mage. I thought I hadn't. Alright, that's cool. That's useful. Right, I went the wrong way. So... This is unfollow. This. Right. Follow you, follow you, follow you. Right, where are we going? So we're going Lakeland for one of them. Okay, we're going Lakeland for 2 of them. And then on to Armorang for the other. That's fine. Foot jump! Ugh. But yes, did you get anything interesting for your birthday, Mystery? Anything neat? I got a neat thing for my birthday last week. My girlfriend got me this, and I built it yesterday. I got 3 bed! I have 3 bed. And Mary and Pippin, they're not glued. Mary and Pippin are not glued. I also have nice plastic Mary and Pippin as well. show, BSC is one of the ones that is getting primed later, and we will get him painted up on stream possibly later this year. We will see. I probably won't do Merry and Pippin alongside him. I might do. I don't know. Undecided. Right, where are we going? How do I get to armor rank? Right. Let's do Paladin. Not the biggest fan of Paladin. Oh. Actually, we may as well, because it's right here. Swap back to White Mage. Avoid them. Oh wait, White Mage is not level 80. I thought it was. Okay, we'll do Scholar then. But I haven't done all the Scholar stuff. Do I have access to all the Scholar stuff? I should do. Yes. Have I done the Scholar ones then? I don't think I have. No. I have not. I thought. Actually, you know what? Let's give Sage a go. Wait, no, Sage isn't level 80 either. Fuck! This is the problem with the fact that I don't play fucking healers. Scholar it is. Even though I don't have access to all the Scholar abilities, it's level 90, so I can do all the quests at the very least. And I have level 90 equipment on the Scholar, so... Oh, Black Skull! Glad you found the place alright. Lower that bit. Now for the prey. That'll do. Oh, he's off. Now I just take a deep breath and... Hey, your mother was a hobgoblin, and you ain't much to look at neither. Come here and face me, you craven shite. I like him. Here it comes. Oh no, he got beaten up, didn't he? Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Though Giot Lone's prone, the creature appears indisposed to cease its rampage. It seems it will have to be dealt with. For fuck's sake, Giot, what the hell? Come forth, Eos! Hey, friend! Boom! There we go. Wakey, wakey, buddy. Ha! See? That wasn't so bad. I reckon that I broke 3 or so ribs. And at least 1 femur there. But my bones feel fine just now. Better than before, actually. And that beast gave you no trouble. Seems that you're just what I'm looking for after all. Ah, that's good. We can talk about the rest back at the Crystalium over a drink or 3. The folks at the Wandering Stairs know how to keep on coming. Meet me then. Okie dokie, gear. See you in 2 secs. Alright, that is the first healer quest done. Paladin. It's annoying. I might do Endwalker as a Viper. I do kind of want to play Viper, because I've been saying since I first started playing this game, oh, so many years ago now, why is there not a two-blade? Why is there not a Blade Master class, which is what the Viper essentially is? So I might do Endwalker as a Viper. Haven't decided yet. There you are. Very good. The Sin-Eaters were after were sighted west of the Answer Gate, so we need to head through there before we begin our search. Oh, and if you happen to have any objections to killing Eaters for sport, remember that many were once innocent people. You'll be doing them a favour putting them out of their misery. I have no problem with that whatsoever, my friend. One thing I should also do, since we're going to be doing healer stuff as well, summon Mokuba. So is Armorang one where you have to fly there? I thought you could just walk there. Okay. Where's the music? Oh, it's playing. It's just very quiet. Just double check the system config actually. There we go. Oh, hello. Yeah, not the biggest fan of Paladin. Not the biggest fan of Paladin. I enjoy Paladin, but I prefer Warrior. When I play a tank, I play Warrior. And also when I'm doing off-stream solo and stuff, I normally play as a Warrior for like hunting and stuff like that. If I'm just... And also doing the trials. Like extreme trials for Wondrous Tales. Good, clean work. This is clearly not your first time. Absolutely it isn't. Let's do this once more just to confirm it wasn't a fluke, though. Besides, the world could do with less Sin-Eaters. Follow me, shouldn't be much further. Okie doke. Come forth, Polar. .49. Already been going for 40 minutes. There's also a triple triad player over there. No, let's not get distracted. A triple triad though. Let's not be distracted though. Stuff to do. Kill! Yes. Hey, grandson. Are we done? Yeah, that'll do. You're exactly the sort of man I've been looking for, and thanks the gods for that. My apologies for subjecting you to such a silly test, but I'd rather not have an amateur's death on my conscience. Let's head back to the Wandering Stairs. Make this official, shall we? Alright. And we will head to Armorang. As well. Just do the actual quest part of this one. And then when we get back to the Forgotten Sands, we can just check all of them off and immediately get the next ones on the go. That's the plan. So I need to be summoner. I like summoner. Summoner's fun. You can call up Bahamut. Summon Phoenix. Whoa. $790 gear? Yes. It's Eric. No material equipped, but it's level 90 gear, so. So, you came. It's good to see someone who isn't all talk. As thought you would have it, another Sin Eater, far less imposing specimen than Feronius, of course, has been sighted just to the west of here. Prove to me you have the skill to back up your words, and we'll talk further. Okie doke. I can do. Where are we going? Over here. That's where we're going. Land. Hello. Feronius, come forth, you little shit. Oh, I need to summon Carby. Boom. I win. Good show, friend. I wasn't sure what to expect from you, but seeing you in battle has left me with little doubt. Seems I found myself a formidable ally. And so, I will extend an offer in earnest. Hunt down Feronius, and we'll split the bounty down the middle. Oh, what do you say? Absolutely. That's the spirit. Now, there's more you should know before we proceed. Come with me to Mordsuk, my base of operations, and I'll fill you in on the details. Oh, you're not back at the Crystarium? Okay. In that case, actually, I'm just going to, just in case they send me back here. Alright, have fun. Ah, you are Viramaru Keep. Okay. Time is it? 10 to 3. Okay. 10 to 3, and we've done 3 of them. We've done the first ones. We've done the introductory ones. Which one am I looking for? That's the one. Again. Spirit. That's up, grandson. So, just to make sure you're still keen on our arrangement, Blackskull, will you join with me and hunt the dread fiend Dika and put an end to his accursed existence? Absolutely. Excellent, then it is settled. Now, every hunt begins with an investigation, and ours is no exception. Dika can be a rather difficult eater to pin down. But before we commence ours, we would do well to attend to our respective preparations. Let me know when you are ready to proceed. I'm ready now. Just send me after the fucking thing. Let's do it. All set to embark on a great hunt, Blackskull? Absolutely. Then let us be about it. Before you ask, I have no intention of leading us out into the wilds without even an inkling of Dika's whereabouts. Northront may be a particularly large realm, even before the flood, but it'd take a dozen lifetimes to scour every nook and cranny. So we'll start by asking around a place I know for a fact Dika has attacked before. The village of Wright on Clusia. While I don't have reason to believe he will return, I'd like to think that the survivors might know something of value. After all, you can be sure that they haven't forgotten the day the bastard came through. So, let's be off then. Okie dokie. Square. I'm gonna get a lot of scholar and summoner XP doing this. Gulp, 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 burp. There ain't nothing like a flagon of ale after a well-earned victory. Did you hit your head? You didn't do anything, buddy. Oh, yes, and hard. The beast gave me a trouncing. Really exceeded my expectations. As did you. Whatever you want to call what we just did. Doing it helped us understand each other, sure enough. I've seen that you're a masterful fighter. And you learned that I'm fearless as the stone. And so, a fellowship is forged. Sure, we'll go with that. Who are you hunting? Ah, the Lalafell. Now that I'm sure you won't get yourself killed, I can tell you about the Sin Eater I'm after. It's one of the so-called cardinal virtues. Sophrosin, and it's a nasty piece of work. Each of these virtues looks like one of those fools who brought the flood upon us. But this one takes after the worst of the bunch. Lammet, disgrace to all Dwarven kind. Knowing that one of our own people was a warrior of light is bad enough. But Sophrosin being out there, looking old dwarf-like, well, don't help matters. Cursed thing. The Council of Elders, they don't want to live with the shame of Lammet's sins no more. So the head of the council, the eldermost elder, stay with me here, give me this job. Hunt down Sophrosin, slay it, see that I don't keep sullying our good name. Alright, can do that. I'm my strongest warrior, so if anyone's gonna do it, it has to be me. That's fine, I'm more than up for a contest of might. Problem I'm having though, is that Sophrosin keeps healing itself and, well, it's deeply annoying. I suppose it's because Lammet herself was some kind of master of the art, but Sophrosin's healing is so powerful that no matter how hard I whack it, I can't leave a scratch. To make matters worse, it also flies around, carefree as you please, resurrecting other Sin Eaters. We'll be up to our eyeballs in them forever if we can't do something about those curative powers. That's where you come in, right? Yeah? Great! With those skills of yours at hand, we'll find a way to put an end to the stain on my people's history once and for all. You might not have heard, but the tales that Lammet roamed the land without her helm. She willingly showed her face to those who weren't kin. She knew full well that it would dishonour her and us all, and she did it anyway. And there's that part about bringing doom on all the world. Not one of our taboos, really, but it's generally frowned on. And now she's back, face bare to the world, a Sin Eater. What could make a dwarf go so wrong? Ah, but we have ale to drink, and Sin Eaters to hunt. In that order. You healed my body, sure enough, but I need a few more flagons to restore me vigour. And by a few, I mean about 100. Come find me later. Alright. And by later, you of course mean right now. Because we have stuff to do. Hey buddy, we have quests to complete. Gulp, 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 gulp. Oh, here, you looking at me. You got something to say. Oh, for goodness sake, yo. Got you, eh? Of course I remember me new partner. And I ain't drunk. Neither. I'm a dwarf. It'll take more than, well, however much I've had to get me under the table. And now you know one more thing about me. This'll only strengthen our fellowship, I'm sure. That would be more than just a case of camaraderie if we're going to take down Sophrosin. So I'm thinking we should start with observation. Get you a good look at his healing powers. Let's just see what we're dealing with. Now, this isn't the perfect place to overhear the right sort of information. If you listen, don't get the wrong idea. I don't let it get in the way of no important drinking, but I do pay attention. Anyway, what I heard is that Sophrosyn's been spotted in Clarussia. Then I remembered, there's a little pub in Stilltide. The Leaky Keel, it's called, and they make a decent brew. Some of the folks there should be able to point us in the right direction. Okie dokie. Right then. So Clarussia seems to be the next spot. But let's go to Armorang. Back to Armorang. Here we go. Ah, it is right here. Cool. Where's Summoner? Welcome to Mortsuk's, friend. As you can see, it's a bustling trading post frequented by merchants from across the realm. At least it was, before Feronius showed up and started preying on unwitting travellers. Hence the bounty, you see. I.e., the lucrative reward has attracted the attention of one capable bounty hunter after the next. Yet the fiend still roams free. You can probably imagine why. Those few who have seen Feronius and returned to tell the tale speak of the great horrors they witnessed. Cavernous black holes materializing out of thin air, swallowing everything around them into the abyss. Ooh. People have taken to calling them the Hollows. Rumour has it that one barely has time to lay eyes on Feronius before he summons forth the Hollows, which proceed to consume everything in sight. And I do mean everything. Just the other day, an entire cavern was devoured by the Hollows, leaving only nothingness behind. Mages have postulated that these holes are literally tears in the fabric of our reality, gateways to other worlds, to put it another way. At any rate, suffice to say, the next man to come back from the void will be the first. Whoa. And yet, there's something odd about it all. Witnesses say that Feronius doesn't seem to go out of his way to prey on people or settlements. He simply shambles across the waste, summoning hollows one after the next, and the destruction follows as a matter of course. Needless to say, drawing too near to the fiend is tantamount to suicide. Even attacks from afar have been all but futile, as Feronius simply summons the hollows to consume every incoming arrow. With every conceivable means of attack foiled, even the most savvy bounty hunters have all but thrown up their hands, even though the bounty now stands at some 9 or 10-fold the original amount. Give me the monies. I'm of a different mind, however. The way I see it, if only there were a way to neutralize the Hollows, we'd more than stand a chance against Feronius himself. That's why I require your services. Your easy triumph over the Sin Eater spoke clear. You're a mage of no common skill. If anyone has the arcane knowledge and aptitude to help me figure out a way to defend against the Hollows, it's you. I can do my best. Don't worry, I fully intend to shoulder my share of the burden, and so I plan to gather all the information we need before asking you to put yourself in harm's way. And with that, I'd best get to work. Once I've formulated a proper plan of attack, we'll talk again. Until then, I suggest you continue to hone your casting skills. The battle that awaits us will not be an easy one. I'm ready. Bring me to them! Bring me to Feronius! A voice from the void. Whoa. Ah, there you are. Your timing couldn't be better. As luck would have it, a little bird told me that Feronius was sighted in the vicinity not long ago. Don't you worry. I have no intention of rushing in like a fool. My plan is to shadow the Sin Eater from afar, that we might observe the Hollows with our own allies, and formulate a suitable plan of attack. To that end, I procured this mannequin here from a merchant acquaintance of mine at the Crystarium. By setting on Veronis' trail, I mean to gauge just how wide a berth we must keep from the fiend so as not to be sucked up into the void. Shed no tears for the little fellow, friend. His sacrifice will be the key to our success. Yet, as you can see, he's not quite the best state of repair. Pray lend me a hand in procuring what we need to get him back on his feet. Oi. You're a lifesaver, friend. I just spotted nasty-looking sand-skinned Sibylle lurking about to the east of here. I do believe one of their attendants should serve well to put some spring back in the little fellow's step. Snag one for me and I'll see to the repairs. Alright. I can do that. Oh yeah, I need to summon Carbuncle. Come forth, Carbuncle. Hi. Boom. 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 I win. Now what? Now what happens? Well, any luck finding that tendon? For my part, I've acquired something that should serve as makeshift gear. Cost me an arm and a leg, but hey, if it helps us claim that bounty in the end, it'll more than be worth it. Here you go. Perfect! Yes, I reckon this is durable and elastic enough to replace the mannequin's snapped-off dry belt. I'll fetch my toolbox and get started straight away. Kill! In the meantime, why don't you scout us out a suitable lookout point? Feronius was last sighted just southeast of town. Try and find us a spot on the higher ground, out of sight from the main thoroughfare. Aye. Bet. Let's go. Whee. Ah, Twitch. Welcome to Twitch. Never noticed that. Ooh. Ooh. Oh there, friend. As you can see, our clockwork friend is back in tip-top shape. Since it appears you found us the perfect lookout spot, why don't we get down to work? I'll kindle us a fire and we might be here for a while. Oi. You do that. And now we wait. Well, I'll be. There's the bastard. Oh. Look closely now and hold your gaze. You must witness the sheer horror with your own two eyes. Aye. Oh. No. We mustn't send out the mannequin too soon. If Feronius sees it, he may very well blast it to bits before he has a chance to investigate the hollows. Okay. Oh. There he goes. I'll send the mannequin in to trail him. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. Oh no! Whoa. Just as I expected. Gone without a trace. Shed no tears for our little friend, though. Through his sacrifice, we now know just how much of a distance we must keep from the hollows to avoid being sucked into the void. Now it's our turn. Let's edge a bit closer and see what we can observe. Mind you, take care not to wander too close, unless you fancy a vacation to a dark, shadowy abyss. Alright. Whoa. Bit breezy. It's as if a shadowy whirlwind rages inside, ready to suck anything and everything into the void. I've seen many a horrific sight in my day, but this sends a shiver up the spine. Ugh. Let me out! It's so dark in here! Oh no. By the pale face, friend. You look as if you've seen a ghost. I mean, I always have that pale face. I'm a chicken. A voice, you say? From inside the hollow. But that's impossible. Is anyone out there? Please, help me. Help me get out of here. Oh, are you alive? Was that a voice? Is someone out there? If you can hear me, please, you must help me. I can't see anything. No road, no trees, not even the ether current to follow. Which way do I go? How do I get out of this place? Well, this voice. What in the God's name is it saying? The voice of a boy, you say? Claims he's lost inside with no ether current to follow. Sounds like he's adrift in the flow. Doesn't like what would happen if an etherite to which one was teleporting was destroyed in mid-journey. That can happen? Oh no! Wait a minute. What if there was some way you could channel your ether into the void? Might that not allow your etheric form to serve as a beacon of sorts to guide the child back to us? Of course, not that I know how we'd go about that. Isn't that sort of similar to what we did with Ishtola? You reckon you could do just that? I won't even think of asking how. Do your damnedest. Yeah, that is basically what we did to get Ishtola back, isn't it? When she was lost in the void. Because that's sort of what happened to her, where she teleported, but not to a... Like, she just bamfed. She didn't have an ether spot in mind. She just went... Wicked white. I knew you were no ordinary sinner. But even still, you find ways to surprise me. I think that was what happened to her, wasn't it? Am I right in thinking that? It's been a while. Been a hot minute since we played through Heaven's Ward. Oh. Oh, you look evil. Where am I? It's all right, child. Well, I'll be damned. There was a child inside. Our little expedition has left us with more questions than answers, eh? But for now, this boy needs our care. Let's carry him back to Mordsug and find him a warm bed and some nourishment. Agreed. Ooh. This shit is interesting already. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by what's going on here. Run, 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 run. That's level 72 done. Woo! Oh, I'm intrigued by what this all means. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be a fun storyline. I'm already intrigued. The boy's rested now. He's weak, but not wounded. At least as far as I can tell. Needless to say, his presence raises questions. Are there others trapped on the other side of the hollows? If so, might they also be returned to our world alive? Possibly. There's much we must ask him when he awakens. And now another subject. This might be an odd question, but have you ever looked after a child before? As a matter of fact, actually. You don't say. In that case, he's all yours. I am jesting, friend. I can't very well tie you down here forever. Worry not. I'll manage somehow. I suppose the first order of the day should be to get some food in his belly. He does look terribly pale after all. Methinks I'll go hunting for some meat. No. Perhaps I should take him to a physician first. After all, he may be suffering from some ailment inscrutable to the eye. Or maybe I should... Oh, damn it all, I knew I wasn't cut out for this. Ah, there you are. You'll be happy to know that the boy is awake, and seems to be no worse for the wear. Physically speaking, at least. There's just one rub, you see. He has no recollection of where he came from, or just how he managed to get swallowed up into the void. Oh, shit. Oh, daytime! In fact, other than his own name, Taynor, he can't remember much of anything at all. He seems a good lad, mind you. He eats my half-assed cooking with a smile and nary a word of complaint. Yet I reckon he's hurting his side, and badly. We must reunite him with his parents with all due speed. What if they're dead? I suggested that he go for a stroll around Mordsug, in the hopes that the sights might help jog his memory. Can't have wandered far. Well, why don't you go check up on him? Oi. I'll do just that. Child! Come here, child! Whee! Hey, Taynor. Do not tell me. You're the one who rescued me from the flow, yes? I feel from you the same warmth that reached out to me when I was adrift in the ether. How the fuck did you end up stuck there, though? Oh, I'll be damned, the boy's a sharp one. And that's not the least of it. The Kara who examined him said that they could feel great power welling up from within him. Despite his young age, Taynor here seems to possess a remarkable command of the magical arts. Phew. Perhaps I do, and yet I cannot say. Try as I might, I can recall nothing of who I am, or where I came from. Only the darkness. Oh. No need for apologies, boy. You did well just to make it back to us. Speaking of which, can you remember anything at all of what you felt when you were adrift in the void? Oh. That I remember, or at least I think I do. I recall a vague sensation of someone passing alongside me. Indeed, I believe this is what roused me from my slumber. If the hollows truly are a gate between worlds, that would mean that someone recently travelled from ours to another, or from another to ours, but that's not possible. Or is it? Oh, that might have been me! You'd be surprised. You know something I don't, friend? Worry not, I won't pry for details. Oh well, no sense racking our brains over matters beyond our comprehension. Let's concentrate on what we can do, namely finding the boy here a home. No doubt his memories will come back to him in due time. Yeah, I'm sure they will. You truly do that? For me? But the two of you have already saved my life. I couldn't possibly burden you any further. It's no burden at all. Besides, if we can figure out just who you are and where you came from, it might just lead us to the answers we seek. Now, let's consider the options. One possibility is that you're an orphan, all alone in this world with not a soul to care for or look after you. And yet, this seems unlikely. Yes, the mystical powers you possess say otherwise. If you are truly as skilled in magic as they say, then it stands to reason that someone trained you in the art. Who this master of yours is, and whether you're of their blood or simply received their tutelage, this I cannot say. But, either way, I'm certain they are worried sick about you. It's fair logic. If that truly is so, I would very much like to meet this person too. We will find them. We will track them down and murder them. That settles it then. Let's get down to business. I took the liberty of inquiring around Mordsug and the Crystarium. Fortunately, there have been no reports of missing persons matching Taylor's description, which means that we have no choice but to take our search elsewhere. I know of a merchant in town whose travels often take him far afield. Let's have a talk with him and see if he's heard any helpful rumours. Oi! I'm just having them open just so I can keep track of how long the quests are. That makes sense. Huh. I'm gonna keep going with this one. Rumors of a missing boy, you say? Funny that you ask. It's a long shot, I reckon, but I overheard something the other day that might be of use. Oh? On my way to Mordsug, I stopped over at the Inner Journey's Head. There I met an alien mage. As the carers told it, he'd been ambushed by a sin eater and was separated from his child in the battle. Oh! That sounds promising. Bloody hells! Could it be? The sin eater that attacked the poor man was Feronius. That would explain everything. This man you speak of, he could be my father? We must go to him at once. Oh yeah. Agreed. I hope that the man is... No point in presuming the worst. Let's make for the inn and see what the carriers there can tell us. Aye. Let's go. Whee! Phoom. I'm intrigued by this quest line. Oh there, I hear there's a mage in your care who's lost his boy. Well, I do believe we have him right here. Money, please. I fear there must be some mistake. The boy in question has already been found. This is him right here. Oh. Hello? What? So it wasn't my father after all? Oh. This boy with you, he too has been separated from his family? Just so. We heard that the man here was looking for his son, and we just hoped. Alas, it seems it wasn't meant to be. Oh. But there are many people here, yes? Might I ask around and see if any of the others are my family? Say yes. But of course, many of the people here are quite ill, and in many cases in considerable pain. It's not a place for a young child to walk around unattended. It's alright, I'll look after him. Indeed it is not. Yes, that means either myself or Blackskull here should accompany him. Of course. I'll go with him. The walk might help me take my mind off things. Alright. Not a bad idea, if the lad doesn't mind. I reckon Taynor would rather be with someone of his own age. Take his mind off things. Speaking of which, how is the boy's father holding up? I fear the poor man has already departed on his journey. He is a man no longer. Oh. Damn. The child insisted upon staying by his father's side until the last. I permitted this out of respect for him, though part of me regrets the choice. None so young should suffer such horrors. There was some small solace to learn that he was living relatives who reside in the Crystarium. In fact, I was just making preparations to escort him there myself. I see. I reckon we should also find someone to look after Taynor as well. Don't get me wrong, friend. I haven't given up on the prospect of finding the boy's family, but we have no other leads, and a deadly sin eater still on the loose. If the lad tags along with us every step of the way, he's far more likely to end up dead, or worse, than to have a reunite with his family. It's true. Here's what I propose. We find someone to watch after Taynor for the time being, get back on the hunt, gather whatever clues we can about his origins along the way. Very well, but we must see that he's safe. It is only right. Aye, that goes without saying. Let's have a talk with the proprietor of the Wandering Stairs. He's a kindly enough chap and knows damn near everyone in these parts. With any luck, he'll be able to direct us to a willing and able guardian. Alright. Look, I don't like this any more than you do, but it's the best we can do for the boy given our circumstances. At any rate, let's find him and share the news. Don't worry, it's my decision. I intend to take responsibility for it. Okie doke. Let's have a chat. Have a chat with the young lad. Bad news, friend. It seems the two youngins got into a quarrel of sorts and Taynor's up and running away. For fuck's sake! Seems the lad mentioned how he'd come from out of one of the hollows. The other boy put two and two together and figured he'd been attacked by a sin eater. Then I said, I said my dad was attacked by a Sin Eater, and then he turned into one himself. So I asked, what if you turn into a Sin Eater too? Taylor's face went all white. He kept saying, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" over and over and over again. I just couldn't take it anymore. Before I knew it, I was shouting at him, "Shut up! Just shut up! I bet you're turning into a Sin Eater already. Why? Why did I say such a mean and nasty thing?" Don't be so hard on yourself, lad. Both of you had a rough go of it these past few days. Nobody could blame either one of you for feeling a bit on edge. I can! But we must hurry and find Tano before he comes to harm. Let's split up. I'll search the west, you take the east. Be careful out there. Aye. Let's go! Let's go find this stupid child. Whee! Through the hole. Tano! Oh no. Come forth, Bahamut! Bloody hell. Thank you, Bahamut. You may go now. Hi, boy. When I heard the clamour of battle, I feared the worst. I see that you have everything under control. You okay, lad? Tano? You alright, buddy? Forgive me, I don't deserve this kindness. What do you mean? I was just so scared. I was worried about what would become of me if I never recovered my memories. I started thinking, what if I ended up like that boy's father? What if it's already happening to me? There's one matter you needn't worry yourself with. The carrier who examined you told me as such. You suffered no direct wounds. You're in no danger of turning into a Sin Eater than Blackskull or me. About that. Yeah. Is that so? That's good to hear. But I must apologize to that boy. I should have known better than to badger him about such things. Especially after what happened to his father. I mean, I'm kind of at risk of turning into one. We won't linger on that, but I'm a ticking time bomb at the moment. Sorry. Funny thing that. You were saying the same about you. You both have good hearts, lad. You've been through more than any man should. There's no need to be ashamed about your feelings. There's still so much I don't understand about this world. Why does no one here know of me? Am I doomed to be alone for the rest of my days? I reckon he's from the source. Why? Why must it be this way? If only I could remember something, anything. I'm sick of not knowing who I am. I'm sick of being alone. Oh, buddy. Oh, we have an echo. It's echo time. Oh. Now it's your turn, Taylor. Do not be disheartened by your last attempt. Even the greatest mages have known failure. Your command of magic is equal of my own. If I can succeed, there's no reason why you can't. Free your mind of worry and focus. Do it, Taynor. Thank you, Neil, but I shall try my best. Wait. He trained with him. Nilbert is the Black Mage. Right? Am I right in remember it? Am I remembering that correctly? Nilbert is Nilbert is the original name. Oh. He's been trapped in there for a while. Oh! Wicked White. Are you a white Black Skull? That's why no one remembers him, because they're all fucking dead! I remember now. I was standing here on these blighted plains. My head hung low in shame, then Nilbert turned to me with a smile and heartening words. Oh, little puppies have a bath. That's good. Nilbert? Why does that name sound so familiar? Oh, that was Taina talking. I reckon we have much to discuss, but not in this godforsaken place. So back to the inn and see if we can't get to the bottom of this. Agreed. Oh, I thought it was going to show, like, him watching us. I'm pretty sure I'm right in saying Nilbert is the Black Mage, right? Yes! Yes, it is! It is he was trained alongside him. It is the Black Mage who becomes Frolius. He's also on the box of A Realm Reborn, as I said before. Taina, are you alright? I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have said those nasty things. Forgive me for reacting as I did. I'm fine. In fact, I seem to have recovered some of my memories. Really? That's wonderful. Maybe you won't feel so scared and alone anymore. I'm leaving to go live in the Crystarium with my relatives. Promise me you'll come visit. I mean, after you get your memories back and all, of course. It's a promise. Until next time, my friend. Ah. Goodbye, forlorn boy. I knew that the two of you worked things out. Now, let's return to Mordsuk. We have more than a share of questions that need answering. Yes. Like, what the fuck, Taynor? How the fuck old are you? The intrigue is strong with this one. Take about an hour and a half or so. But we're almost finished with the first lot. About halfway, if my memory serves correctly. Which one is this? Echoes of the Past. Yes, we are exactly halfway. This is the third one. Though, of course, they may get longer as it goes on. We don't know yet. As I saw it, first you fainted all of a sudden. When you came to, a portion of Tato's memories have returned. What in the world happened out there? Magic! Magical crystal bullshit. The power to look into the past, eh? It's a useful skill. But you're certain that what Blackskull described matches up with your recollection of the past. I don't know how to break this to you, lad, but your friend Nilbert that was with you that day, he's no ordinary boy. He's not other than the very man who became Furnius, one of those god-stand warriors of light. If he was just a young child in your memories, that means that what you saw took place over 100 years ago. Would that just be that it was just a coincidence? Another boy with the same name, but no. Judging from the formidable command of magic, we can only assume it was him. On the way back, I managed to recall some more about Nailbert and myself. Oh, go on. We were taken in by a group of mages, a consortium of sorts. They were searching for a means to open a hole to another world, and were recruiting young children with high magical aptitude for the task. Nailbert and myself were two they chose. You can't be serious. Yet that would explain the Sin Eater's ability to summon those damned hollows. And if you possess the same knowledge and training as Nailbert did, it could also explain why you were able to survive in there all that time. What I don't understand is why you haven't aged. I cannot say for sure, yet my memories, they are slowly coming back to me. In time, I may be able to help you find a way to close the hollows. So, I mean, I'm wrong. My prediction of him being from the source was wrong. He's from here, he's just Nailbert's childhood friend. And is not aged. So that's interesting. You'd be a lifesaver if you could. Don't overburden yourself. Still recovering after all. In the meantime, don't worry. Blackskull and I will see that you're safe. Hell yeah. Kinda. I thought Taylor was just a victim of the Sin Eater. To think he was actually friends with the man himself, eh? Back when he was still a man. This can't be a simple coincidence. Yes, I'm convinced of it now. The child holds the key to defeating Furnius. We must keep him safe and not let him out of our sights. Agreed. Besides, look at how hard he's trying to recover his memories. I'm not so heartless as to kick the poor lad aside before he's figured matters out. Absolutely not. But we can't very well rush things. You and I will continue to prepare for the battle ahead, while waiting for the rest of Tanor's memories to come back to him. Aye. That is to say, if that's alright with you, lad. I'm so sorry. I couldn't possibly burn you any further. Look, lad, I know I've only known you a short while, but I can tell you've a good heart and a good head on your shoulders. Oh. I can only begin to imagine the horrors you've been through, not to mention the fears and uncertainty you face even now. But I want you to promise me this. No more apologies. You're no burden to us. Not in the least. Debate. You're a valuable member of our band. As long as you're willing, I want you with us. Isn't that right, Blackskull? Sure. I see. Welcome aboard, son. Thank you, Seric. Thank you, Blackskull. I will aid your quest in whatever way I can. Good for you, kid. Good for you. That's more like it. We're counting on you, lad. Give me money. Money, 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 money. More money. More money for me. Nailbert's lament. Good news, friend. Tainer here has told me about his memories are starting to come back to him. There's one recollection in particular he says he's eager to discuss with the two of us. Tell us, lad, what is it? Or is this going to be the flashback one? Because during the DPS one, we had flashback to when the Makote archer lady had a fight. So I'm guessing this would be when we flash back to Nilbert. As time goes by, my memories of my earlier days return to me piece by piece. Nilbert and I were born to members of a great consortium of mages. From our earliest years, we were tutored in the magical arts by some of the realm's greatest scholars. The consortium's leaders sought to find a way to open a hole in time and space, a portal to other worlds from which they could summon forth beasts of great power. Nilbert and I were chosen to participate in the research. Interesting. Summoning great beasts from well beyond our world. You're a mage, Blackskull. Is that even possible? I'm a summoner, that's what I do. Perhaps he speaks of Void Scent. Void Scent. Never heard of him. Well, I'll tell you that answer is yes. Mages come up with the damnedest ideas, eh? And I don't understand. Why ever would they use 2 young boys for such a dangerous experiment? The beasts our masters sought to summon reside in the planes most distant from our own. Reaching across such a great distance requires a tremendous store of innate ethereal power. And so our masters set about to breed the perfect mage. Marriages were arranged to wed the mightiest members of the consortium to one another, in the hopes that they would bring forth children of theretofore unheard of magical aptitude. And finally they succeeded. Well, so you were born. And Nilbert. Indeed. From even before we could speak, we were taught the complex incantations required to breach the boundaries between worlds. We practiced these spells day after day, night after night for what seemed an eternity, and at long last we were deemed ready to attempt the summoning. Oh. Sadly, the experiment ended in failure. The pull from beyond the rift was too strong to resist, and I was sucked into a hollow of my own creation. There I remained trapped, alone and adrift in that empty void, until Blackskull called me back to this world. Alas, over a century had passed since that fateful day. Oh. That's the one thing I still don't understand. If so many years have truly passed, why is it that you have not aged even a whit? I cannot say for certain, but I remember the words of one of my teachers. The rift is not unlike a border between countless worlds, a place that exists beyond time and space. If it is true that the rift exists outside of our concept of time, then it is all too possible that even seconds spent in that empty pocket could correspond to months, years, or decades in our own world. So you've returned to us just as we were that day, even while over a century has passed for the rest of us. I mean, makes sense. Why didn't Nilbert save you? Shouldn't it have been as simple as opening up another portal to the void where you were trapped? I fear that would be close to impossible. Opening the portal and reaching as far into the rift as we did required all of our energies to be focused in unison. So in losing you, not only did Nilbert lose his friend, he lost his only chance of saving you. Talk about being dealt a rough hand. Fear not. I have good news to share as well. I do believe I've managed to recall the incantations needed to summon and manipulate the hollows. That's alright, lad, we don't need to. Actually, if you could close them. Summoning beasts from beyond the rift is far beyond my powers, but I just might be able to seal up the hollows, whereas Feroni so enjoys summoning. What say you, friends? Shall I give it a try? Absolutely. Oh, now that's music to my ears. Let's not be too hasty. After all, the last time you tried to use this magic, there were some complications, to say the least. Yes, we must take the necessary precautions before confronting Feronius in earnest. Let's meet outside the village, where Taylor can test if his magic safe from harm. Alright. Is this all just going to take place in this one area? Because if so, that changes my idea of doing all the quests at the same time. I was expecting it to be like, it follows a similar sort of path. Like either Armoring or Lakehead, then Lactica, then... Oh, we have a... instance. Okay. Wicked White, you did it, lad. Oh. Me dead. Where am I? Sadly, I have not the strength to reach further beyond, nor keep the portal open for more than more than a few moments. No, I will need further training before I can face. Oh, he's gonna be behind us. Hi. Felonius! Where in the hell's that bastard come from? Hello? Remember me, asshole? Oh. Oh no. Damn it all! I'm too close! I can feel it pulling me in! Oh no! Sarek, no! Taylor, do something! No, Nailbit! These are my friends, you mustn't hurt them! Close. Come forth, Bahamut! Okay, yeah, this is the flashback one. We're echoing. We're echoing to him. Ah, it's young Ardbert. This isn't good. The caveman's completely sealed off the tunnel behind us. We've no recourse but to press on without our companions. You heard her? What will it be? Ah, so this is what he looks like. I suppose it falls to us to slay the beast and collect the bounty. Perhaps you and your band would care to take the lead? Spare me your japes. You've no intention of giving up your prize. Mind you, I too made a promise to my companions. A promise I mean to keep. Ah, I told you that splitting up was a bad idea. If Brandon and Renderay were here, this second-rate spellcaster would be no match for us. Who's this? Silver. Who are you? I don't remember you. Now, Silver. Let's not forget who our true foe is. Is here. Lamet, you're certain that if we slay this monstrosity, the cave-ins will cease? This must be really early in their careers if Lamet's still wearing a helmet and, well, whoever the fuck the elf chick is around. And also Albert's not wearing the, you know, the fancy armor that he wears. According to the miners, the beast was first sighted on the same day the tremors began. Its very presence sucking the mountain dry of its ether. We dwarves know these caves as well as we know our own bodies. Trust me. And I suppose we best make short work of it before everything comes crashing down. Oh. Hey, where do you think you're going? My apologies. I took your ceaseless prattling as an invitation to proceed on my own. So this must be when they first met, then. Think yourself clever, do you? You've uncommon confidence to think you can fell the beast without aid. Answer me this. Why is it that you are so intent on claiming the bounty for your own? Yeah, this must be when they first met. The bounty. Why indeed. At any rate, unless you've a mind to stand around here until we all get crushed, we'd best get moving, yes? Finally, something we can agree on. And so I have a proposal. Let's say we band together until our battle here is won. The tremors grow stronger. No doubt a cave-in is imminent. Let us vanquish the enemy with our combined strength and quit this place before it becomes our tomb. It's a good idea. Until the battle is won, then. After that, I go my own way. Seriously, who the fuck is this chick? Who are you? She must not live through this. She must die. I imagine she dies. I don't remember her. Relive Nelbert and Ardbert's initial adventure. Let's go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let's go! Oh, these are the only attacks he has. Same strategy as usual then. Flare! It's seriously the only spells he has. Does he not have Ruin or Stone? It'd be Stone because he's a Black Mage. So he should have Stone. Surely. There's got to be a pain in the ass to have to fight. What do we do if we die? What about my MP? There we go. Go. What's this? It leads deeper within. Really should have asked for a map. Not that I've done much use for these cave-ins. A Trudon. What the fuck is this? Oh, that looks like a boss room. Hell, aren't you a big boy? Sissy. Who is this chick? She wasn't around during Heaven's Ward. So my prediction is she dies here and then takes the slot in the party, and then Nilbert takes her slot in the party. That's my prediction. Oh no! I now have no health. Thank you! I messed up there. Still think you could have managed on your own, mage? Perhaps it would have been more of a struggle than I expected. Oh. Hello. You're a big beastie. That's him. He's the one who drinks of the mine's ether. Alright, let's put this oversized bull out to pasture. Silver, lamb it. Magics are yours for now. The battle is on! Oh no. You have a lot of health. Take him down! Oh. Broken flare! Limit breaking a bone. That did nothing to it. Get the damage over time. They are fine. Oh, hello. Oh, he's going to charge. And now I think about it, I don't even think she was around for the flashback with the bard lady. Whatever the hell her name was. We're fine, we're good. We'll limit break again soon. May as well do the flare. Some damage on him. The rocks. Fuck you! No! Fuck! I got stuck with the limit break. I couldn't move. And now I have to do the whole thing again. It's very annoying. Kind of wish there was just a retry from checkpoint button for these. Yes, yes, yes. Let me move, please. Adding unnecessary length. Can confirm. Quicker. There we go. And now we wait. Oh, excuse me. Flat. AoE. And now we can just focus fire on him. There we go. That's annoying. That death was very annoying. So I almost had him. If it wasn't for the fact that he jumped out of the way of the limit break, I might have killed him right then and there. Still. Going about it relatively quick. And there we go. Then like, oh look, teamwork. There we go. Right, let me through. Come on. Right. Feels a little bit like there should be a cutscene before that, but... I hope. MP back. Hit it again. Just gonna stand him to the dice. Flap. 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 That's one of them done. Kind of a boring fight. The bullshit instant death mechanic. Kill him. Whoa. Fucking hell, damn it! Had one job. Don't get crushed. Still, at least it didn't kill her. Oh shit. Right, behind the rock. Flat. Hit it with more. It's nearly dead. It's nearly dead. We don't have a repeat of last time. Star. Oh yeah, she's down. Obviously wants me to fully starve and finish. anticlimactic. There we go. Yeah, she's been knocked down. She's probably gonna die to her wounds. I predicted it correctly, I feel. Down goes the bull. We've done it. Now to find the others a way out. Oh no. The tremors continue. But why? The fiend has been vanquished and its ether returned to the mountain. Probably because of the fight that we had. You are wrong. No. It was not the creature itself that was causing the quakes. Oh? Ah, yes. The crystal courses with nigh inconceivable power. A vast wellspring of ether accumulated over the ages. Yes, the beast was but a hungry creature drawn here by the stone, as was I. What do you mean? You had no interest in the bounty all along. The stone has been left unchecked for too long. The sheer volume of ether it houses now is so vast and overwhelming it threatens to bring the entire mountain down. For many years have I searched for it. This precious relic that could afford me the power needed to save my friend. Ah. You mean to take the stone from this place? But then, what would happen to the mountain? If the ether is not returned to the earth, it is but a matter of time until the mine collapses. The miners, those who live at the foot of the mountain, countless lives will be lost. There's no time. What can we do? Oh. Taynor, my friend. Oh. Damn it! Damn it all! Oh. He sacrificed the one thing that could save Taynor. He's not a bad guy, he's just a bit of a dick. The tremors have stopped. Taynor, pray forgive me. I promise you this, as long as I walk this earth, I shall never, never give up hope. Oh. Sad. Oh. The stone was yours to do with as you pleased. So you chose the fate of many over that of your friend. In return for your sacrifice, I would make you an offer. Come with us. Let us join you in your search for a means to save your comrade. The life of an adventurer isn't an easy one, but I dare say you strike me as the sort who just might enjoy it. So, what say you? We'll travel the realm together and lend our strength to whatever unfortunate souls we encounter along the way. Who knows? Before you know it, we might just stumble upon a way to rescue your Taynor. It could work. I would like that very much. I mean, it didn't work, but it could have worked. Why is it focusing on her at the end? Taynor, forgive me. I may have failed you today, but mark my words. For as long as I walk this land, I will not abandon hope. I will find a way to bring you back to us. But today I find myself in the company of new companions, and for now I must lend them my strength, just as they lend theirs to me. Ah. Much sadness. Blackskull, are you alright? Where'd he go? Worry not. Fronius is long gone. I launched a few arrows in its direction while it was distracted by Taynor's spell and it just stole away. Anyhow, I'm just glad you're awake and on your feet again. Come now, let's hurry back to Mordsug before that bastard has a change of heart and comes back for us. Agreed. Time is at 4:30 now. Right. 2 more for the magical DPS ones. Depending on how long the final fight with Fronius takes, might get the others in. Plan on going for another hour at most, because I want to make use of the good weather and get these minis next to me primed. Check, well, at the very least, check what the situation is with the primer, and I will likely finish the remaining role quests next week. Really gave us a scare back there, clutching your head in pain with a deadly sin eater in plain sight. Let me guess, you had another one of your visions, didn't you? Yes. Let me explain what happened. Why take me? So that's how Nailbird and Ardbit met up. Just goes to show you that in times of crisis, even the bitterest of rivals can turn fast friends. Let's see if I have this straight. Nailbird made it his life mission to save Taynor here. Knowing that his own energies wouldn't suffice, he went in search of a relic that would afford him the etheric power he needed to reach beyond this world. Deep in the mines that day, he found it. In the end, he decided to sacrifice the stone and his own cause to save the lives of the countless innocents who called the mountain home. And so did he take his first step down the path of a hero, a warrior of light. Oh. So that's why he came back to this place. Why he still summons the Hollows as he did so many years ago. Aye, there could be no doubt in it. Even now that he's become a sin eater, bereft of memory, reason, and any sense of his own actions, the ghastly shell of what was once Nailbird still haunts the wastelands, searching for a way to bring back his old friend. That's so fucking sad. Oh my god. I only knew him as a child, and the whole idea of sin eaters and warriors of light was all so new to me. Even as the pieces came together, I could not truly believe that Nailbird and this Fronius were one and the same. But when our gazes first met, standing up there in the wastes, In an instant, I knew it without question. This was my friend. The friend who had been searching for me after all these years. At last, I know what I must do. I must stop Feronius, that my dear friend may finally find peace. Together we can do this. This is so fucking sad. Oh God. Thank you, my friends. In the battle, I was able to push Feronius' hollow away from Serig, if only for a short distance. With more training, I am certain I can learn to close him up entirely. After all we've already seen from you, I have no reason to doubt you. If you are game, so are we. Finally, some cause for hope, eh? Still, we must exercise caution. Last time the boy worked his magic, our foe showed up faster than he can save Feronius. While this might be a simple coincidence, the likelihood is high that the casting of the spell itself summoned the Sin-Eater to us. You best avoid casting any similar incantations until we're prepared for the final confrontation. I want you to stay close for now. Devote yourself to your studies, and hone your skills to whatever degree you can in the safety of the village. In the meantime, Blackskull and I will redouble our training efforts as well. Should we succeed in finding a way to counteract the hollows, it will come down to our firepower versus our foes. We must be at full strength for the battle, lest we allow victory to slip between our fingers. Agreed. Bum 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 bum. Tano's training day. Ooh, I can get an espresso. A look in your eyes. Yes, I can see that you've gained much strength since we last met. 2 minutes ago. You'll be pleased to hear that Tano has managed to make steady progress in his training as well. What training? You haven't done anything. You've just been stood here for the last 2 seconds. The boy believes he has regained much of the knowledge and skill he possessed before getting sucked into that pocket of time and space. An admirable feat, considering that it was not long ago that he could scarcely remember his own name. And yet there is one aspect of his training that is yet to be addressed. Put simply, the boy lacks experience in battle. Oh, okay. To work the magic necessary to seal up the hollows, I must maintain perfect focus and clarity of mind. The battle with Feronius is my first. I fear my concentration would be disrupted all too easily. And so I thought I'd take the boy out into the wilds, that he might acclimate himself to the battlefield and further hone his command of magic in the process. And yet we must keep a wide berth of our meringue. Were we to encounter Feronius before we are fully prepared, the results could be disastrous. Makes sense. And so I propose that we go on an excursion of sorts. Would you be willing to accompany us? I believe there is much the boy could learn from your example. Aye. Excellent. Let's make for Lakeland. The beasts in the forest of the Lost Shepherd should provide a fair challenge for the lad. Okie doke. Isn't that where the others are now? I don't remember. No. Is the answer to that? No, it is not. Damn. Oh well. Where are the other ones? Ah, they're all the way in Clarissa. Okay. That's fine. I will do what I can with them over the next hour or so. But it depends how much longer this one takes. Hello. Ah, there he is. Now, shall I get down to... something the matter? How do you like my new clothes, Black Skull? Not only are they stylish, I can just feel the power welling up from deep within me. They were a present from Seric. Isn't he the best? Ah, it looks good, Taylor. It was a simple investment, nothing more. We must seize every possible advantage if we hope to triumph over our foe. But enough idle chit-chat. We have work to do, Black Skull. I would ask you to begin by setting an example for the boy, showing him out precisely how you conduct yourself in battle. We can't very well just toss him to the Wolverines all on his own now, can we? So why don't you go out there and hunt one down for us? Taylor, watch carefully and let Black Skull show you how it's done. Alright. Alright, Carbuncle. Hi, Carby. 7. Oh, hello. Boom! I have materia. I do have materia. That's why I'm doing so much damage. Ah. That was incredible. The sheer destructive power of your spells. The way you seamlessly weave one incantation after the next. Everything. But tell me, what would you say is the most important thing a mage should keep in mind when doing battle with a fearsome foe? The sheer lack of health. Casting your spells in proper sequence is the key. Rotation. Ah, but of course. Thank you, Black Skull. I will endeavour to put everything I have learned from you into practice. Well, here goes nothing. Do it, Taylor. Drat! Where do I... No, that's not it. Curses is just... Stay still so I can hit you already. Steady now. Don't let the enemy fluster you. Keep your focus. Right. Focus. You're a feisty one, aren't you? Oh, that's smart. I've seen enough of this. Oh dear, that didn't go nearly as well as I'd hoped. Don't get yourself down. Don't get so down on yourself, lad. I shouldn't have jumped in the way I did. I dare say you were starting to get the hang of it in the end. I thought it would be a simple enough task to follow Black Skull's lead. When that savage creature stared me down, I was too flustered to put what I learned into practice. Indeed. It is not the strength of your magic that's the issue. You simply must learn to compose yourself. What did you think, Blackskull? Are there any other words of wisdom you might offer me? You simply need more practice. You're fine, Taino. You got this, buddy. Thank you. I'm sure you're right. I can't allow my foe to break my concentration like this. Anyhow, let me try once more. This time will go better, I promise you. Okay. Good luck, Taino. Yes, the boy will be fine. I must stay my hand. Exactly so. Oh, he did it! Well done, Taino. Proud of you. Bam, 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 ba-dum. I did it! The battle is won! Now that's how you wallop a Wolverine. Well done, lad. I'm proud I could be here for your first victory. You're far too kind. I couldn't have done it without you and Blackskull here to show me the way. You have my thanks. Yeah. Don't let up now, boy. You must keep battling until all that you've learned becomes second nature. Now, are you ready? Do it, Taino. We have all of the faith in you, mostly. That's rather more difficult than I expected. Yet, thanks to you and Serik, I feel like I can hold my own on the battlefield now. I have to agree. The way you made short work of that last critter, I'd say it's time you find a more worthy foe. Let's return to Mordsug and plot our next course of action. I.e. Oh, that's it! Oh, that's the end of this quest. Okay. This is the level 78 one, isn't it? Yes? I think it is. Yes, it is. So next one's the last one. Which I imagine is introductory cutscene, go to where the fight takes place, do the fight, end conversation with the two of them. That's my guess anyway. That's interesting. You've proven perfect mentor for the boy, Blackskull. As I dare say, old Serik here could learn a thing or two from you. You've taught him not only how to wield his spells in battle, but how to maintain his focus in the face of danger. With those fundamentals under his belt, it's just a matter of time and practice until he's ready to face Ferodius. I promise you, my friends, I will not let you down. Now, if you'll excuse me, I best go write down all I've learned today while it's fresh in my memory. Alright, bye, Taino. Such passion and determination. This must be the boy he always was. Before his time beyond the rift stole from him his memories and his spirit. He devotes himself to his training that he might help us fell for Ferodius, and bring his friend a measure of salvation. There's no telling what course the battle will take, but I suspect the boy will be forced to confront his past head-on. It will not be easy for him, and yet I believe it is a necessary step for him in order to forge himself a new future. For Taina's sake, and for the sake of those who call our Meringue home, We must triumph in this battle. I agree. Not to mention for the sake of our coin purses, eh? At any rate, I will leave you to your training and return to my own. The final confrontation is close at hand and we must be ready. Oh. Level 80. Tifa reunion. Well, look who's back. And looking more imposing than ever, I might add. You'll be pleased to know that Taenor's command of his magic has advanced by leaps and bounds since you left. Says he's finally convinced he can hold his own against Veronius. Truth be told, I worry about the boy. As devoted as he is to his training, I can't help but notice a sad, uneasy look in his eyes from time to time. He insists it's nothing, of course, but I remain unconvinced. As a fellow mage, perhaps you could succeed in reaching out to him where I failed. He should be around here somewhere. Go find him and see if you can't offer him a few words of support, won't you? Okay. Sup, Taenor? Oh, hello there, Black Skull. Is there something I can do for you? Sevig was worried about me, you say? That is kind of him. I assure you I'm completely fine. I owe so much to the both of you. You brought me back from beyond the rift, took me under your wing, trained me and comforted me to the point that my memories and my magic have both returned. I am finally ready to face my old friend in battle, and it is all because of you. Yet there is a fear growing inside me, a fear that threatens to consume me. In my studies, I have learned much about the Sin Eaters. I learned how those who fall in the most powerful Sin Eaters, like Veronius, become Sin Eaters themselves, doomed to live out their days as mindless, unholy abominations. I'm sure it'll be fine. If I were to lose my focus in battle, and you or Sevig suffered the same fate as Neobert, the only three friends I have known in this world, if I lost you all, how could I ever live for myself again? This thought, it shakes me to my very core. If you falter, we'll be there for you. We'll be fine. Don't worry. You're right. I mustn't forget that I have two strong friends by my side to help me shoulder the burden. Thank you, friend. The task is a daunting one, but I will trust in myself and in the strong and gentle friends who stand by my side. Yeah. Nothing would make me happier than to help Neobert find peace. But that is not the only reason I fight this battle. I must repay you and Sevig for all you have given me. Not only did the two of you bring me back into this world, you have instilled me with a newfound sense of purpose. And yet when the battle is done, you will leave this place. You will embark on new adventures with new companions. Worry not. I will not hold you back or stand in your way. That is another reason I must fight this battle. I must prove to you, to all three of my friends, that I am strong enough to get by on my own. He's strong, Taenor. You can do this. Sorry, perhaps I got a little carried away there. In any event, we should go tell Sevig that I'm ready. Alright. Kid's a brave one. He'll be fine. He'll go well. Oh, he'll be fine. You know, I've finally placed it. It's been bugging me the entire quest line, who Sevig reminds me of in terms of his design. And I finally placed it. Because I thought, oh, he looks like he might be an important character somewhere. Oh, wait, if you double tap... Why, does that empty you dodge? Does it give you a dodge option? I might have only just found that out. Hang on, let me double check that. It doesn't say. Hang on. I'll find out once we get into a battle. But yeah, I was trying to place him, thinking, oh, he looks like he might be... He looks like someone from, like, a screenshot from, like, a later patch or something that maybe that reminds... That's where I'm placing him. No. Not possibly, but that's not where my brain is. My brain is thinking of... I think it's Nuge? One of the 3 blokes in Final Fantasy X-2. That's who his design reminds me of. The blonde one with like the spiky hair. I think that was Nuge. I don't remember. Nuge is the one whose name Nuge is the name of them that I remember of the 3. Because Nuge is such a stupid name. Finally back, I see. I was starting to get worried. I trust this means you're ready to do battle with Frelonius. I am. Let's put an end to this nightmare and set Nailbert and the people of this land free. That's the spirit. Alright, the plan is to lure Frelonius to us by the same method as last time. We will venture to the central hills of Amber, a safe distance from the city, and Tainor will summon forth a hollow. It should only be a matter of time before our quarry arrives. I believe our chances are best if we lure Frelonius to a wide open space, where we will have complete freedom to maneuver. The hills of Amber should suffice. If you are ready, let's away at once. Alright. Let's do it. This is sad. I don't... Like... Oh, this is sad. This has been a cool questline, though. Like, story-wise, this questline's a really cool story. Like, oh, no. It's sad. But cool. But sad. Alright. Let's do it. I'm ready. Let's begin. Do it. Bring him forth. Bring him forth. So that I may put him down. Over there. It's him. Oh, hello. Yes, I knew you would come. Well, I guess we won't be needing this anymore. Oh, damn. Oh. Here we go. Give it up now, but my spells are more than a match for your own. Well done, Dano. Proud of you. These are my friends. I will not let you take them. Do you hear me now, but your long nightmare and ours shall end this day. Hell yeah! You go, kid. Let's do it. Show him to me. Felonius! Oh my god, you have a lot of health! Oh no! Come forth, Bahamut! Go, Ifrit! Go, Titan! Go, Garuda! Go, Phoenix! Help me! Fuck. I messed up there. I think I could have moved there. I thought it was a case of I was stuck and then I didn't realize I could move. I didn't think of it. There's a problem with doing magic. Alright. Come forth, Kirby! Oh my god. Ah, no. Am I missing something? Why is he not getting up? Come on, Tano. That'd be get, buddy. Oh, that's not fair! Ah! Did it! Whew. Did it. Oh boy, that was nerve-wracking. Oh. Oh. Hello. Forgive me, Taina. Far and wide did I travel with my companions. All the while searching for a way, any way at all, to bring you back to this world. And yet in the end it was all in vain. Though I treasured the adventures I had with Ardbert and the others, my choice that fateful day forever haunted me. What if I had run off with the stone and used its powers to rescue you as I had always intended? What adventures might we have shared? I sunk into the depths of despair and felt myself a wretch for doing so. For by what right do I pity myself, when it was I who consigned you to far more cruel and tragic a fate? Whatever pain, whatever loss I knew is nothing compared to what you suffered, what you still suffer. Abandoned by your only friend, cast adrift in a cold, dark void until the end of time. Yes, no doubt you are still out there beyond the rift, cursing my name to this very day. Oh, he can't see us. That's not true, Nelbert. I'm right here. And yet, even if you despise me with every fibre of your being, even still, I would give anything to see you one last time. You could curse me, revile me, rain fists and magics down upon me. It would all be worth it, just for the chance to say I am sorry. Oh. Stop it, Nelbert. Please stop saying those things. Oh, missed that. How could I ever hate my best friend? Don't you see, old friend? It was Blackskull here who brought me back to this world, but it was you who guided him to me. You have suffered long enough, my friend. I can take care of myself now. You need worry about me no longer, so please, rest peacefully. Oh! Oh! Fuck! It's sad! Oh! It's over. At last. You don't need to explain it to me. I know that the Nelbert we saw was just a memory. A reflection from the crystal that my friend truly passed years and years ago. And yet, even if those words will never reach Nelbert, simply saying them aloud gave me a measure of peace. I have no regrets today. But we should be getting back to town before any more sin eaters take notice of us, yes? I'll say, after that battle I could use a rest. And I reckon Blackskull aged good as well. Shall we head back to Mordsug? Yes, I think we should. Oh, I'm sad now. That was really sad. Oh, this questline is so good. It's so good. Oh dear. I have thoroughly enjoyed this expansion. I see why a lot of people say this is like the peak of Final Fantasy XIV so far. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, I'm happy to report that tales of our triumph are already spreading across town like wildfire. Word has it the merchants are so grateful that they intend to sweeten the bounty with a generous personal reward. Ah, that's neat. My friends, I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, Nelbert has found peace, and I can finally close the book on this chapter of my past. Every day I thank the gods for having brought us together. Feelings mutual, lad. To be honest, I wasn't sure what to expect when you popped out of that hole. Well, it's been a pleasure having you at our side. So tell me, now that you've made peace with our past, what do you plan to do with your future? It's a good question. You and Blackskull have trained me well. I'm quite confident that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Perhaps I will travel the land and see if I might use my abilities to help those in need. If I didn't know any better, I'd think those were words of someone twice your age. If that's truly your intention, and I have something of a plan. First, I need Blackskull here's permission. It's just a thought I had. Let's say we give the lion's share of the bounty to Tainer here. No. I reckon he needs it more than we do. And besides, we couldn't have won the battle without him. But... Alright, fine. I knew you'd feel the same. It's the least we can do to help the boy forge a path and a future for himself. My friends, I can never take advantage of your kindness like that. Think nothing of it. It's not easy for a boy your age to make his way in the world. And this is the least we can do. Think of it as a parting gift from your brothers in arms. Aww. Thank you, Cyric. Thank you, Blackskull. As long as I live, I will never forget your generosity. Finally, I have one last proposal for you, if you're keen to hear it. Yeah? There's this bounty hunter right now. He can hold his own with a bow, but he's always thought he could take on bigger marks if he had a skilled mage at his side. If you're looking for a partner, that is. Cyric, you could not possibly mean... Of course I'm saying it. So what will it be? Yes, 1,000 times yes. Nothing would make me happier. I suppose that settles it. Welcome aboard, lad. I've got a feeling it's only the beginning of a rewarding friend relationship. Ah. And on that note, I do believe my new partner and I are off to the Crystarium to find ourselves a new mark. So, if it's not too much to ask, why don't you join us there? I still owe you your share of the bounty. I reckon it'd be a good place to say our proper farewells. Of course, Cyric. I will meet you there. Right, well, that finishes off the magic ones, I guess. Well, we just need to turn the quest in. So, I am thinking that I'm going for 3 hours now. It's 5:10. So, I do have some stuff I need to do before I go to bed. I need to have an early night because I need to be up early tomorrow. So, I'm thinking we turn this quest in and then we call it a day here. And then so next Friday, so a week tomorrow, just to be clear, we will we'll do what's left of the healer and tank ones, and depending on what time that takes us to, we'll either finish off what's left of the actual expansion, well, like the main the base line main story of the expansion will either finish off after we finish the healer and tank quests, possibly not, or I will finish those the following stream. Yeah. As I said, unfortunately, I have family shit I need to do on Tuesday. Otherwise, I would do the tank and healer quest on Tuesday and then finish it off on Friday. Oh, it just automatically puts you in a jog. Okay. That must be from the update then. That must be a recent update. Was that in the newest patch? That might be in the newest patch. Let me find the patch. .2 full patch notes. Let's have a look. You can get free Vala Fantasia from the Wandering Moogle in Old Gridania for a limited period of time until the release of patch 7.3. That's interesting. I will take that. Improved graphics. Okay, so they've updated the graphics a bit more. The general action sprint now grants the jog status that once the effect expires. Jog offers a more modest speed increase but has unlimited duration. The effect can be manually activated and expires when ability is generated. Thank God! Ah, that feels so much better. That feels a lot better. Because I have been saying for so long, God, I wish you could like go faster in the large city areas. Or at the very least use a mount. I mean, I understand why you can't use a mount in some of them, but same time, my God, some of the city areas needed this. Ah, Black Skull, glad you could join us. Tainer and I just arrived a short while ourselves. The boy's keen on starting his new life as a bounty hunter, to say the least. He's got no end of questions, that one, but there's only so much I can teach him. The rest he'll have to learn from experience. So I intend to do what I can to show him the world and keep him safe. Don't worry about us. Through my bow and his magics, I reckon we'll be able to hold our own out there. That said, should we ever find ourselves on the trail of a particularly nasty foe, I hope you'd not be adverse to lending us your strength once more. Of course not. Yes, somehow I have a feeling it won't take another 100 years for our paths to cross again. Until then, friend, stay sheltered in the shade. That was really fucking good. Yeah, that was really good. Yeah, sure, there might not have been much gameplay to it aside from the 2 instance duties and that, but what was there. Like, even those 2 instant duties were really good. That final fight was cool. The flashback fight, that was cool. Even though we had that kind of bullshit death, but hey ho, what can you do? Oh, that was a really fucking good story. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. Hopefully the tank and healer quest lines are just as good, because the physical / range DPS one was also really solid as well. But yeah, that was really good. I see why a lot of people say that Shadowbringers is either the peak of Final Fantasy 14 or Endwalker just narrowly overtakes it. But no, that was great. That was great. I really enjoyed that. Anyway, so as I said, it's getting on a bit in terms of time. If I hadn't started an hour late today, I probably would keep. I would have had an extra hour at the beginning. So, now, hey, what can you do? But next Friday, when I next stream, we'll do the healer and tank ones, because I shouldn't have anything going on. Then I just simply want to try and get these models next to me primed, or at least try and get them primed, so that way I know whether or not I need to go to shop on the way home tomorrow and pick up some primer, because I didn't do it while I was in town earlier. And then that way I can definitely get them primed by the end of tomorrow, depending on what the weather's like. The weather should be, it's forecast to be nice over the weekend, so I should be able to get them primed over the weekend, definitely. If I don't do it then. Anyway, speaking of which, I'm going to go prime some models. I'm going to go prime some models. Well, I'm going to put the black on them, like the base coat, have food, and then if I have enough white primer, do Zenithal on the ones that are getting it, which is most of them with the exception of Sauron and the Witch King. Been debating when I'm going to do the Witch King. They have him. It's just a case of whether or not I do him alongside Sauron on Hobbit Day, or if I do him later down the line when we get to Paranormal Fields related stuff. Oh, I was going to do him with Gothmog. That was how I was going to do it. Yeah, that's right. Because I was going to do him alongside Gothmog when we get to doing the Paranormal Fields stuff. Because that makes sense. And then the other something. I might just debate whether or not I want to keep doing them in the order. Because there's some models that I really want to paint that have been sat waiting. Mainly Rohan related stuff like Theoden, Eomer, Eowyn, and then like Faramir. Although they're not far off, to be fair. They're not far off, especially Eomer. Eomer should definitely be done by the end of the year. Theoden also should be. Faramir might be early next year if my schedule is anything to go by. Anyway, I'm going to go make a start on that. No one is live at the moment, and I can't be asked to go hunting for someone. So I will say, have a lovely evening, have a lovely weekend. Mystery, if you're still with us, I assume you're not. I assume you've headed off for your birthday meal. But if you're watching this on the archive, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your birthday, and I will catch you guys all next week with the remaining role quests. Yes. Yes. Right. Have a good one, guys. Catch you all later. Bye bye.